Oh, no.
Get to the wall. Oh, you see, you just got to get to the alcove.
So what I did instead is I stood in the way.
You should have sacrificed your body more.
Yeah. Everything you just said to me, we're going to say again on the show now.
Yeah, I'm going to say it better this time.
But you're going to say it better because you workshopped it a little bit.
Oh, God. Now there's
ready?
Expectations.
Yeah, there are expectations. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is the Monopoly Guy.
And I'm his monocle. Whether he has one or not, I don't care.
I don't care. He has one in my heart.
In my heart, he has one.
Here, let's see if we can buy something real quick while you...
Why don't you try to get us a gun, and we'll talk about why you said Monopoly Man.
Nothing. There's nothing in the store. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
We were supposed to get a gun. Oh, here. Let's get all kinds of stuff. I have so much money.
Okay. Easy on the power nodes. They're very expensive. But I think you already have one.
Only the down button works on my D-pad, so we got to make sure we do this right. So we're going to get... We have the plasma cutter. It's great.
Okay.
The line gun is good, too.
I like the line gun.
Yeah, we're going to get the line gun. Yes. And we're going to get the level 2 suit.
Get the level 2 suit, yeah, absolutely.
And I love this cutscene where he climbs into the store now. What a good idea.
Do you have...
What a good immersive idea to be like, oh, this guy's going to upgrade his suit, and he's going to use the technology available to him to do so. Because he's supposed to be here. This is his job. Love it.
Wonderful game design. Do you have enough money to buy a power node still?
Maybe. We're going to try a power node.
If you do, buy that, and then we'll be on our way here.
I had enough money to buy some McDonald's yesterday.
Right.
And I did so, not knowing that it's actually Monopoly time.
It's Monopoly time at McDonald's. And it's back. Did you know that it's back for the first time in a little while?
From outer space.
I mean, we remember, right? As kids, going and getting the medium fry or the large drink or whatever and peeling off the pieces and trying to collect all the different pieces that match up to win big.
Yeah, it was great.
It was frustrating, but at the end of the day, you ended up with, like, free small fries and stuff like that. You still got stuff. You just never won the $200,000 or whatever.
Right. But you'd get something. You would get at least something.
Well, did you notice, though, that it did, like, stop after a while? Like, they stopped having it for a while.
I noticed that it changed. It said, it's Monopoly time at McDonald's. And I go, what does that mean? It means that we say it's Monopoly time. Can we play Monopoly? No, we don't actually do it, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to pretend like we do it, even though we don't actually do it. But now they're doing it.
But they're doing it. I think they needed to retool it a little bit and figure out a better way to do it, because I think, if I remember correctly, there's a documentary on, I want to say HBO, where they talk about it. It's called, like, McMillions or something like that.
Uh-huh.
They do something cutesy with the title.
Something silly.
But yeah, it talks about how basically people affiliated with the Monopoly game from McDonald's were rigging it so that they won a disproportionate amount of the prizes.
Right.
And once, there was an investigation and everybody figured it out, McDonald's was like, no more Monopoly for a while.
Let's just cool it on the Monopoly business.
Let's just settle down.
See, I thought, this was my conspiracy theory, is that when I was a kid, I would get Boardwalk, the game piece, right? And then I'd get another Boardwalk, and then another Boardwalk, and I'd go, Park Place doesn't exist, does it?
Park Place doesn't exist. Nobody I know has a Park Place.
So I always just figured that they just never made a Park Place. Who's going to check on this stuff? It's their contest.
Here's the thing. There are very specific rules for public contests, for things like game shows or radio contests or trivia games with actual money and prizes and stuff. There are a lot of laws in place to make sure you don't get screwed.
Right.
And to make sure everything is as fair as possible. Right? That's why you have all those little disclaimers at the end that say 1 purchase per person, no purchase necessary to enter, blah, blah, blah. That kind of stuff.
And I've actually taken part in contests whenever I ran contests on the radio, so we'll dig into that here in a little bit.
Right. So you know how, like, firm you have to be on the rules. Well, I think McDonald's was trying to run a fair game. They were giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
In cash and prizes. So when they say, yes, you have a chance to win, they were being honest as a company. You did have the chance to win. What they didn't know is that people involved in it were going behind their backs and rigging it. So when we would get frustrated as just regular old McDonald's customers, like, this is unfair, we were also correct. It really was impossible for us to win.
Right.
So we were both right, you know? And I think that's one of those things that never really got talked about because, you know, they, like I said, they were doing an investigation on it, and then McDonald's just kind of quietly dropped it, and here we are years later, and I think now we know the full story, but it's weird to see the Monopoly game back.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, though. It reminds me of a simpler time, even though, you know, everything's falling apart and we are in full-on fascism.
I kind of want some medium fries.
I'm going to get some. I think I might get some today, actually.
All right, so what are...
Oh, here.
You want capacity to be higher?
I want damage to be higher.
You have 3 nodes, so you need to go... Ooh, you're...
3 nodes.
You could get to the next damage, but you'd kind of waste.
I can't go up because my up button doesn't work. Oh, no, there it goes.
You got a little...
No, it doesn't do it. All right, we're going to try the line gun then, I guess. I don't know. Or the rig, maybe. Maybe more health.
Yeah. Yeah, give yourself some more health. That'll help us get a little farther.
Got that one. Can't go over. My stupid game doesn't work.
Can you do a...
Maybe I can just click it with the mouse, maybe? There we go.
There you go.
All right. And then down.
Down 1 to the HP.
HP, baby. Want more HP. And we're out of nodes.
And that's our nodes.
Got it. I love maxing everything out in this game, and just by the end of the game, you're like, nothing can touch me.
It's very satisfying to build it all up over the course of the game, yeah. Absolutely. Anyway, that's a lot of McDonald's Monopoly talk, but I'm done now.
Yeah. Get yourself a quarter pounder. You earned it.
You know, I feel like
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm actually a McDouble guy. What's your McDonald's order?
Oh, double quarter pounder with cheese.
You get the fries?
I get the fries. It's like 2,000 calories.
You get a high C to drink with it?
No, ew.
Get the orange high C.
No, don't tell me what to drink.
Hits.
It hits. I get a Diet Coke so I don't feel so bad about my...
Yeah, that makes it all better.
Now I can eat anything!
It's mean because of who they had saying it. Everybody who drinks Diet Coke thinks that.
Right. No, I don't think that. My thing is I try to avoid, and I get there's sugar in the carbs, there's sugar in the quarter pounder. I'm not going to add more sugar with the drink too. It really is just, listen, I'm aware that I'm on the cusp of diabetes at any given moment.
Slurping down Diet Coke with those extra wide hose straws that they got.
Is he still alive? Somehow, he's still alive.
Against all odds.
Let's back up, switch weapons, because we don't want to use all our good stuff. No.
Ooh, shoot his legs off so he can't keep coming at you.
I did shoot his legs off. That's why he was going so slow, because I shot his legs off immediately. Let's see.
I think you're good on health. You still look pretty...
Yeah, we're good at health.
Pretty solid.
Okay. And I have med packs. So
and you got a couple, yeah. So you're all good.
He kind of pinched me. He went. Are you?
Oh, are you all right?
You okay, champ?
Did he pinch you a little? Are you okay?
I always keep it in this mode though, so that way I can shoot their legs off right away.
That's what I like too. The vertical just had... I don't know. I'm not that good of a... Like if I was shooting better at their cores, maybe I would probably take them out.
So what you do is you shoot their legs off, then you flip it and you shoot their arms off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hot.
The dismemberment thing was such a good idea, and I haven't really seen it done like that since.
Not really well. Yeah. Pull it down.
I did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sub-objective. All right.
I've always wanted to play, as far as immersive sims go, I've never played System Shock. It always looked intriguing. I just worry that it's a little too old now for me to really enjoy. Like, it's going to be a little too dated for me to get into.
Might feel a little dated, sure. But that's kind of our thing, like, honestly. We don't mind that, right?
I don't mind it so long as it's a good game, and I bet it is a good game. Enough people have told me, they're like, you're not going to be disappointed, just give it a shot.
Just keep your expectations calibrated correctly.
Right.
And I think you'll enjoy it.
Because I used to think that about Kingsfield. Any FromSoft fans out there know about Kingsfield. It's the granddaddy of Dark Souls.
Well, explain that to me then, yeah. I
Kingsfield,
want to know more about that, because I don't know anything about that.
It was this, and I've thought about playing on the show, but I don't think it would lend itself well to the... It's kind of involved. At any rate, it's a first-person dungeon crawler.
Okay.
All the attacks are really slow. The controls are clunky as hell, because when the Kingsfield came out on PS1, they didn't have dual-stick analogs yet, right?
Oh, right, the first generation PlayStation controllers.
But it was a first-person game, so you moved back and forth with up and down. All right, so far so good.
Interesting.
To look left and right, or to strafe, and then left and right on the D-pad was strafing left and right. To look left and right was R1 and L1. And then to look up and down was R2 and L2. If you're so used to dual line analog sticks and that's the way you've always played, it's going to take some real fucking time to get used to controls.
Sounds like a steep learning curve, yeah.
But again, at the time, it wasn't a steep learning curve because that's just how games work.
If that's your first time learning anything, yeah, you just learn it.
Right.
You're right, though. I am very used to the dual sticks. But we might have to play that on the show.
I'll figure it out.
Honestly, it
By
does
now,
kind of sound like...
There are emulators now, and you can map the buttons to where you can just play normal with dual analog sticks. There's workarounds for it now. So if you want to get into it and you want to give it a shot...
Don't let that be a barrier.
Because it can be done. Whoa, where'd you come from? You too?
Damn.
Sucking my brains out.
You know, this reminds me, what I just watched for the first time in a while? Predator. The way they're opening up like that and trying to get you. This reminds me of the Predator's mandibles.
I'm really proud of my Predator 2 on Laserdisc.
Oh, you should be. That's great.
I own 2 movies on Laserdisc. I have GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan, and Predator 2, Danny Glover. Like, you don't know who's in those movies.
Look, I know Predator 2 gets some shit.
Why?
Does
it?
It just does.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like it.
Man, Predator is one of those franchises where outside of the first movie, nobody can agree on which ones are good and which ones are bad after that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of division amongst fans. They're all very different.
Here's my hot take on the Predator movies and the Alien movies. Save for the very first Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver, none of them are very good. They're just not, like, objectively...
I'll stand up for Aliens, but that's because it's a space prison movie.
Sure, I guess.
Which is cool.
What I mean, though, is that I'm not going into it with, like, expecting Citizen Kane and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I just don't need...
I don't need
to be that serious about it.
Yeah,
I don't be like, no, you have to believe that this is the order of goodness. Otherwise, you're not a fan.
I don't need every movie I watch to make me feel like I've just witnessed something that was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Well, that's why I'm always advocating to bring back just regular old 90-minute movies.
Yeah.
I don't need everything to be a setup for a franchise or a sequel or a genre-bending exercise in new blah, blah, blah. Like, just make a good story. Tell a goddamn story. How about that?
And here's the thing. You can leave a cliffhanger if you want. If it's a fun cliffhanger where...
If it works...
What I mean by that is that the ending is ambiguous.
Yeah, an ambiguous ending is fine. Remember Inception? Not based on IP. Not a setup for a franchise. Has an ambiguous ending.
Which is great.
And it's fine. You know what I don't want to see? From the mind of Christopher Nolan. Inception 2. I don't want it. It was clearly not made to be that.
Right.
You know? So yeah, bring back just regular movies. I don't think I'm saying anything.
And they're like, you know what? We went ahead and de-aged. We went ahead and de-aged Leonardo DiCaprio. His character is technically older, but we did it anyway. We thought it'd be funny. Okay, great.
I did see. Did I tell you I went and saw the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
I didn't know there was a new one.
I saw Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another.
Oh, how was it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm a Paul Thomas Anderson fan.
Sure.
I like his stuff generally. I think that there's a good chance that there's like supporting actor Oscars there, but I don't think Leo's gonna get an Oscar for it or anything.
Is it supposed to be an Oscar movie? Because I know that they make
those. It's a big deal movie with A-listers and a big A-list director and stuff. Like it's probably gonna campaign for some Oscars, sure.
I just know that they make movies specifically directed at, like, get an Oscar for this movie. And I'm like...
Sometimes that's the pitch, yeah.
How do you go into making a movie? And I guess I'm asking you this. It's not rhetorical either. If you have an answer, great. If not, that's also fine. How do you go into making a movie being like, all right, we're going to make it an Oscar movie? What denotes Oscar-worthy movie, I guess is my question.
Well, there's a couple of different methods, right? You can either have the, we'll call it the everything, everywhere, all at once method.
Okay.
Which is where you have people who have been working in movies for a while, good at making movies, right? Not necessarily recognized by the Academy, but then something hits and becomes popular and cracks through to mainstream culture, right?
That movie you just mentioned, never finished it.
You didn't finish it, but it had that kind of run.
Right, and I thought it was kind of boring.
And a good movie, but it's definitely a anomaly.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, sure.
So you can kind of have that track where it's like, oh, this kind of came out of nowhere. It's like a Cinderella story type thing. You know, they can sell that as a story. And then they have, oh, here's the biggest director in the world working with the biggest movie stars at the highest budget.
Right. They're all very attractive.
So we're all going to take this very seriously, and we're going to take the, you know, and it's going to be like a must-see either historical event about somebody's life, or it'll be the human condition, and you'll see sad, tear-jerky stuff. The Academy loves that.
Right.
The other thing the Academy loves, movies about movies. They love smelling their own farts. And being like, oh, they're taking movie making so seriously. You know,
I'm gonna
what
pause
we
this
do
thought
is so important.
I have to interject real quick and just say that I never used the line gun my first playthrough of this game, and I feel like an idiot because this gun's fucking awesome.
It's a dope gun.
Yeah.
I saw a really good Dead Space cosplayer.
I bet.
And
he
it
really did
was
it well.
He did the thing where he looks over his shoulder, you know, like on
Yeah,
the cover
right,
of the game,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, he did it.
He did it. He said the name of the movie.
He did it. He did the thing. So that's, I don't know. That's sort of some of the ways that it works, right?
Right.
With movies. So what happens is you get trapped in people trying to recreate that, right? And the way people invest in movies is they go, I need to be able to point to something like this that worked and made money. So it doesn't matter how good your idea is or how many awards it may potentially win, really. The answer is, can I sell this? Can I make money on this? Is there
Sure.
something like this that you can say, oh, it was like this, we'll make money like this? Because I might put money into that.
Right.
I might invest in that.
You might see the movie, the new Toxic Avenger, and being like, who's this movie for? And I go, tons of people. It's a money-making movie. People will pay good money to see this,
Well,
and they did.
Sure. Within its
world.
space, it's doing fine.
Within its projections.
It's
How about
doing
that?
just fine.
Yeah.
It's not going to be at the Oscars.
No.
You know? And that's okay. There's levels, right? So it's a B movie.
Right.
One battle after another, A movie. You know, A-level movie. And it's, again, as far as I know, just written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Like, it's not a part of a larger thing.
You know what thing I like about movies? I like the accidents on set that make it into the movie.
Okay, that's a weird thing to say.
One of them, well, so you're talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, and it reminded me of
Oh, the Django scene.
the Django scene where he cuts his hand.
Everybody loves to fucking blow him for that.
But here's the thing. There's one I like more than that, and I think other people talk about it quite a bit too, is whenever Kevin Nash is stabbed in The Punisher.
Okay.
Do you know about that one?
No, I don't know that one.
Oh, so Kevin Nash plays the Russian in The Punisher.
Okay.
John Travolta hires Kevin Nash to kill Thomas Jane
Okay.
in full Russian regalia. He's got the blonde hair and the striped sailor shirt.
Yeah.
Looks like a fucking comic book villain.
Hilarious.
Shows up. Thomas Jane's like, I found this knife on set. It's a fake knife because it's a movie. So whenever I go to hurt you, you're not going to get hurt because it's all just a bit.
So he was improvising?
No, he wasn't improvising. He was given this knife. He was given the knife.
Oh, it wasn't like just a prop knife that he picked up during the scene.
No.
Like they were like, here, use this.
Here, use this. They gave him the wrong knife. They gave him an actual knife and straight up stabbed Kevin Nash in the shoulder. And so the blood you see on screen is Kevin Nash bleeding because he got stabbed in the shoulder by a real knife. And he played out the scene. Now the scene cuts pretty quick after that, but for that moment, Kevin Nash has a knife in his shoulder.
And
it's badass.
I like that less than I like genuine surprise on set. I like, for instance, the
it was genuine surprise. No one knew this would happen.
No, I know, but I'm saying like genuine surprise, maybe where somebody doesn't get stabbed.
Sure, yeah.
Genuine surprise, like, so you get a real reaction. Like, okay, for instance, in the Goonies, you know, when the kids first see the, spoiler alert, big ship full of treasure.
Yeah, right.
Steven Spielberg had specifically kept the kids away from it while they were building it so that he could get their real reactions on set to seeing it for the first time.
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
I like that more.
From what I understand, his apology that he accepted was a case of beer. And he's fine.
I mean, look.
And no harm done. He's like, I've been stabbed before. I'm a pro wrestler. Not the first time I've been hurt on accident. You know, because, spoiler
no
alert,
malicious intent. There
Right.
was no, it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody's fault.
the moves in wrestling are scripted, but they are doing the moves.
They are doing the moves.
They're doing the things.
Things
So
do
again,
go wrong.
He's used to things kind of going sideways and making do.
Oh, good times. Good times.
This is terrifying.
It really is.
This is fucked up. I'm locked
I'm
in this
trying
room.
to lie to myself and say that it's good times. I'm very scared.
It's actually quite bad times whenever someone says, no worries. There were many worries.
Yeah, proceed. Yeah.
All right, I'm
To your
decontaminated.
left. You're good.
Can I get through now? That's
Yeah.
good. I survived. Thanks, line gun. That made it a lot easier. I'm so stingy with ammo in these games because
Well, that's just one of the things it forces you to think about constantly is what
Right.
what are you able to carry versus like what do you have left in your ammo?
but it's interesting because doing a show, I just want to do cool stuff. So I'm going to use the cool gun.
Well, there's a certain amount of strategy to this game, not based around how cool the gun is, that you have to purposefully ignore.
Oh, this is nice.
You know?
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it an outie or an innie? Well,
I think you're going in there, buddy.
look at the wall.
Yeah. I think you're going somewhere in there.
Just went straight through.
Yeah, not bound by walls, huh? Just going through them.
I just do what I want. Is that a schematic?
Ooh.
Gold.
that's a-
Oh, that's money. Well, it's potential money. Again, you got to make the sacrifice. Got to lose some ammo, I guess.
lose
or-
some ammo, yeah.
Let's see if I can use one of these. Nope.
No, you're full health.
Yeah, we'll lose some ammo.
That's fine. Get the money, that way you'll be able to upgrade sooner.
Right. That way you can buy more ammo.
That way no, you can buy nodes and stuff.
Aw, $20. I wanted a peanut. $20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Woohoo!
The save points are plentiful, luckily.
This has been a really nice kind of recentering from the week, you know? Just calm down, just have
Yeah.
a good time and
Kind of
relax.
a wild week, you know?
It's been a long week.
I've been spending. So you watched a movie, right? I'm still
I've been watching lots of movies because it's spooky season. I'm trying to
Right.
fit in all the horror movies.
going for the vibe there. This is anti-gravity, so I can do this. Yes, wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I heard a little.
But what were you saying?
We've just been playing. Every night we get home from work, we'll make dinner, get the kitchen all cleaned up, get everything situated, back to Baldur's Gate. Play it for 2 or 3 hours a night. And then on the weekends, we just play it constantly. And I worry about who I tell that to. You know what I mean? 'Cause
No,
they-
nobody in your life would find that odd.
no one would. But
I know
mean,
the
like,
people you know. They wouldn't find that odd.
Right, but certain people, if you were to say that to them, they'd be like, "That's all you guys do," and I go, "Well, my
There's-
wife doesn't hate me."
There's couples out
So-
there that just watch fucking The Office together every night.
And it's fine, and they enjoy it, and no one's
And they're
being-
enjoying it.
I think what's key is that whatever activity you decide to do with your respective partner is make sure it's not you kind of making them do it.
Emphasis on the quality, not on the time.
Right.
If you say, well, technically we're spending time together, and it's you making your partner do something,
Right.
that's not quality time.
I saw a text earlier today. It's one of those am I overreacting things on Reddit. And it was a conversation between a man and a woman.
Divorce. Immediate divorce.
Immediately divorce. All right, I'm trying to figure out.
Sorry, that's just the standard Reddit advice.
Well, so what the conversation was, she said, am I overreacting because I was made to feel weird because this guy that I'm seeing tricked me into going to a Jehovah's Witness meeting?
Yeah, you should feel weird about that.
And I go, no, that's fine. And at one point in the conversation, she goes, it just made me really uncomfortable. And he responded with, you weren't uncomfortable. It's just that you didn't know anybody there. And it really well, right? And I go, what a weird thing to say to someone whenever they say they've been made to feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
I think in his mind, he's like, no, you may confuse feeling uncomfortable with newness.
Right.
Which is what they often try to do in cults.
Right. Nailed the cult thing.
It's like, no, if you just keep doing it, it'll feel normal. Yeah, anything's like that, bro.
Right. That's how everything is, actually. I think I have to get these things, try to figure out what to do and how. It's tough.
You got 5 minutes, cowboy.
Trying to work stuff out. I think, I see what to do.
Usually the floating things
I hear bad.
are,
There's There you are.
There's two types of floating things in these games. There's floating things you gotta shoot that explode, and floaty things that you gotta grab onto and put into something else.
They want to bite you.
Yeah, you gotta connect those.
Pop it in there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
it's spinning. I need to slow it down.
Yeah, stasis.
Stasis, and then we move it in.
Oh, go slow, baby.
Hell yeah. Just kind of work it in there.
Ease it in there.
Oh, delicious.
That's hot. Thanks, Dead Space, for teaching us how to do insertion correctly.
Just ease it in there.
Just slow it down there, Power Tool.
Quit ramming shit around. This guy is confused. Like, where is he? I can't.
He looks like the merman from Cabin in the Woods. Just crawling towards them.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, 'tis the season to watch Cabin in the Woods and stuff like that. I watched House of Wax with Vincent Price earlier today.
I always like watching.
That's what I was doing before I came over.
I like making someone watch Cabin Fever just to be like, it's Sean from Boy Meets World.
Hope he doesn't get a virus.
Power clutches must be engaged. So what else is out?
Why was Ryder Strong not in more stuff? You know?
Who's that? Is that Sean?
That's Sean.
Okay.
His name's Ryder Strong.
Jesus. It's so embarrassing. Not really.
Ryder with a Y? That's a little embarrassing.
Corey's older brother, Eric.
Will Friedle.
He voiced...
Go ahead, ask me another one.
Well, I knew you'd know that one because...
You know the redhead? Maitland Ward. Look her up later.
Hell yeah. Pretty cool. Very creative scenes that she's in. Someone's creating them. They are technically
must have been
creative.
outtakes, because I don't remember it on the show. Anyway,
I don't remember everything being so wet.
That's bad. We're being mean.
Eric voiced Terry McGinnis. He and Batman Beyond, right? Really hope I got that right.
He
Otherwise
did. He really did.
He fucking knocked it out of the park.
You
too.
got the names right. You got the name of the show right.
Look at me. I know things.
And I sound like I'm being condescending. I'm not. I'm genuinely impressed because I would have fucked up his last name.
I have noticed something weird, and
Terry McGonigal.
I think it's here's the thing. So I've lost maybe 40 pounds since I started my little weight loss journey.
Which you can see at his Instagram, #James's weight loss journey.
Look it up. It'll be funny.
That's mean because you'll get real people's results.
Where am I supposed to go? This way?
Yeah.
Do I have to slow that thing down? Is that going to hurt me? Probably.
Or just time it right. Can you stasis it?
Maybe. We're going to try and stasis it. I'm gonna oh shit. Oh god.
Okay. Get out of the way.
Whoa! I have 30 seconds left. I'm gonna try and stasis it.
Why didn't you last time?
Stasis it. It didn't work. How do I run? Oh no. Oh no.
Get to the wall. Oh, you see, you just gotta get to the alcove.
So what I did instead is I stood in the way.
You should have sacrificed your body more.
Yeah.
No, you just gotta make it to the next little alcove.
I can probably do that.
If
Use kinesis to grab enemy body parts.
Did you just pronounce the kinesis?
Telekinesis?
Evil kinesis?
Evil kinesis. What the hell else am I supposed to call it? Kinesis? Use the Sam
Kenoacidosis.
Use the Sam Kinison to control the things around you.
Use the Kinison.
All right, centrifuge activated.
All right, you got this.
Which way do I go? I go this way.
You getting through this centrifuge is how we're going to wrap up today's episode. Do you have any final thoughts for this week?
Remember what the run button is. That's key to life.
Remember the run button. Remember the alcoves.
What I was going to say.
Go.
I've lost a fair amount of weight.
See, and then you can just stop. But there's a guy.
I've noticed that my memory's getting a little better.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Is it because you're not thinking about food as much?
Maybe. I'm serious. Maybe.
Food's occupying less of your brain.
I can't remember. I used to remember
Go.
I can remember better. I feel better. I feel a little sharper. You know what I mean?
I'm very happy for you. It's great. It's always good when you see somebody, accomplish their goals.
I'm like 2 of him now rather than 4 of him.
2.5. You were like 2.5.
2.5.
You were like 2.5. Don't exaggerate.
Look at me right in the alcove like he's going to think it's safe in here. I'll show you.
You know what though? You were even when you were unhappy, you were never sloppy. No. You never presented yourself that way.
Try not to.
So I always believed in you being able to do whatever you wanted to do, you know?
And then we go up. Then we go up.
And look at you. Fucking prime rib now, baby.
So I guess that's my parting thought. You're never too old to make some better changes for yourself.
In the words of Pete Hornberger, it's never too late for now.
We'll see you next week.
watch more 30 Rock.
Jesus Christ!